What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm not back home in Bloemfontein just yet, but I thought it would take too long to make another video, so I thought, you know what, let's just do it, let's do something else. My next video will definitely start to focus on number one of my three pillars of fitness, and I will go into detail as soon as I'm set up, but I'm just gosh darn it, I'm just too excited. I want to share something with you. This is one of my favorite holiday workouts. You don't need any space. Basically, I'm going to be doing it outside on the grass, right out there in the fresh air. Perfect way to exercise. We're going to be talking about the burpee, the king of calisthenic movements. Once we talk about pillar number 3, high intensity interval training and why it works, we'll talk about something called blood cycling, which just basically means you cycle the blood between your upper body and your lower body, or between the front of your body and the back of your body. It makes your heart work a little harder because it's confused. It doesn't know exactly where to send the blood, which burns more calories, which in turn burns more fat. And the burpee is the absolute king of this movement. If you don't know how to do a burpee, basically put both your hands on the floor, kick out your legs backwards, do a push-up, then shoot your legs to the front again and jump up. I will be showing a variation if you are unable to do this fully. There are easier ways of doing it, but obviously they don't burn as many calories. All right, the burpee, like I said, because you're doing a push-up, because you're jumping up and down, you're constantly making the blood flow between your upper body and your lower body, which makes your heart work a little bit harder. Now, so the burpee is, for all intents and purposes, a full body workout. However, it's not perfect, which is why I added the variations. This specific workout is an endurance one, so you can go as many times as you want. I will be showing one cycle, but I'm going to be aiming for 3 or 4, depending on how well I do. If you can finish one of these, then hats off to you. That's very impressive. So, without any further ado, let's get to it.
Welcome to Tabata. Are you ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Go!
Hot damn, guys, that is one hell of a workout. I'm pretty fit, as you can imagine. Usually I do about 5 or 6 rounds of Tabata, and just that first round, I was feeling it. I was blowing like bellows after I did it. I did 3 in total. The second one, I actually thought about giving up, and after the third one, I was just like, that's it, I'm done. There's no number 4. So as I said, it's an endurance one. If you can just do one of these, hats off to you. This is one hell of a workout, as I said before. So it's a good way of checking your progress. You can do this once a week. Maybe just do 1 round for 1 month, and then try and do 2. And if you can't finish 2, that's perfectly okay. Just keep trying until you can do it. And then 3, and then 4. I'm hoping I'll be able to do 4 in a couple of months, but we'll see. Yeah, guys, so let's talk a little bit about the burpee. As I've mentioned before, the burpee is awesome for blood cycling, but even though it's a full body exercise, it's not perfect. It has 1 or 2 shortcomings, and that's why I added some things. The first thing I added was that 3 push-up variation, and that's just to get the blood, more of the blood flowing up here. And you immediately follow that up with a tuck jump, which sends the blood back down to your upper legs. Now, the reason why I added and why I love tuck jumps so much is they add explosive power to whatever you're doing. And the reason why I'm fit, the reason why I like fitness and why I'm passionate about it is it's not about looking good. It's about feeling amazing. And it's about doing better in life, because 99% of us are not actively playing a sport or training for some event. We're just living our lives and trying to be healthy. And that's why I think fitness, in my opinion, should absolutely make your daily life better. Living in a country like South Africa, explosive power is incredibly important, because you never know when you might need to quickly accelerate away from someone or accelerate into them or towards them, because it could save your life or it could prevent you becoming a victim of a crime. Alternatively, if you're in a safer country like Korea used to be, there's endless reasons why you need explosive power. Just think about it. If you're a parent, maybe you're sitting on the floor, you're playing with one kid, and then the other kid gets up and runs straight, and you can see their head is just gonna, absolutely, it's like destiny. Head and table corner are moving toward each other, and you need to very quickly shoot up and stop that kid from bashing in his or her skull. That's where the explosive power comes in. Boop! You're there in a second, and that's absolutely what tuck jumps exercise. The next thing, and that's again, it comes down to the functional fitness, is that kick through one where you kick through with the leg. It adds rotational power to you. And any wrestler can tell you how absolutely important rotational power is, but it's something we absolutely use in everyday life. Think about it. How often, just about myself, the way I used to train when I was at high school and just learning how to bulk up and all that, I'm not a big fan of that anymore, because it's a bunch of mostly isolation exercises like the bicep curl. Think about it. How often in your life are you called upon to lift something that's perfectly symmetrical with 1 or 2 arms? In the exact same motion, movement of motion, range of motion, exactly the same way several times. That just doesn't happen in daily life, but you'll often be holding, like your groceries in one hand while you've got a kid in the other hand, or something like that. And that's where the rotational power comes in, and is so important. Like for me, we just came back from Korea, as you know, and had a very heavy suitcase that I had to lift up, and that's something you pick up from one side of your body. So the rotational aspect is very important, and it's not something that gets covered enough in most training programs, in my opinion. So that's why I added that one. And then the loaded bear burpee. Oh my goodness. Loaded bears don't look that difficult until you do it, and that one was just, again, to force all the blood to the legs. And then the last one I added, the leap forward, run backwards. Again, more explosive power, but at the same time, the run backwards adds a little bit. Now you're getting your calves involved as well. All right, guys, that's it. That's why I love the burpee so much. It's the absolute king of calisthenics, as you can see from the thumbnail. Coming up in the next couple of weeks, in about 10 days or so, I'm heading back home and I'm going to start setting up my bat cave. I'm going to change the way I train a little bit because for the last year and a half, 2 years or so, I've just been working on getting rid of the fat, cutting down, and now, you saw the video, there's not much to cut away without, taking away from my organs. That's why, plus my wife prefers me a little bulkier. So that's why I'm gonna be working on adding a little bit more muscle. So I'm gonna be buying some extra things. I will be doing a full review of what I bought and why I bought it and which products I use and how successful it is, but it's not, don't worry, I'm not gonna become your average gym bro. This channel is still going to be about fitness and holistic health because that's the most important part. Fitness should never be about looking good. It should never be about unhealthy habits. Fitness should always be about being as healthy as possible and feeling absolutely amazing while you're doing it. So that's why we'll discuss the 3 pillars in depth. And I'll show you exactly step by step what I did, what worked for me, what didn't work for me, and what you can apply to your own life. Yeah, so looking forward to that one. That's it, guys. That's the video. Like, share, subscribe, and lift. See you next time.